What's up, Libra? This is going to be a love forecast for the first half of August. This is for my Libra Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I offer personal readings. There is a long wait for a reading with me, guys. So if you want to explore your options, I have put links to my affiliates, Mystic Sense and Spiritual Blossom, in the description box as well. They'll offer you access to lots of amazing psychics and readers located all over the world. And if you go through the links, Mystic Sense will give you your first 5-minute reading free. Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 when you deposit $20. So check them out if you feel called to do so. And otherwise, you can follow me on TikTok or Instagram. I've put the links to those in the description box as well. Now, Libra, I'm going to do person on your mind. How do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? Then the projected potential outcome for the first half of August. For those who are new, I say potential because I infuse law of assumption in this channel and into my readings, which really means that these are just checking in points and they are a reading into the version of you, the version of your specific person, and the circumstances that are playing out that effectively you have selected out of the infinite that are available at this very given moment. Creation is finished. All versions of everything and anything exist at once. And in order to shift your reality and your circumstances, all you need to do is shift the version of you, your state of consciousness, and select a new version of said specific person. The circumstances do not matter. Your desires are meant for you. You can have anything you want. I do post content on this, and I really will intend to post more, but I always say please go and do your own research as well and go and look at some of the teachers, Neville Goddard, Joseph Murphy, Florence Scovel-Shinn. There's so much material out there, and then there's also amazing coaches online that will give you more modern and practical application of the law and techniques. Okay, all right guys, so let's take a look at Libra, the person on Libra's mind. How are they feeling about Libra? 9 of Pentacles, Page of Wands in the reverse. Perhaps there's small communication, or the communication can feel flirty but petty, but then I just saw the Judgment card seems to be maybe wanting to come back around. Libra, I did see the Knight of Cups in the reverse, so perhaps there's a romantic element, but Knight of Cups in the reverse is not necessarily trusting it. It could feel like a question whether the love is sincere, but then there's the Magician card, the 10 of Cups, and the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. I did see Judgment card as well when I was shuffling, so this is wanting a revival, so there's a sense of feeling left out in the cold here. This person seems to be manifesting something happy with you, Libra, 10 of Cups. They see you in the future. They see a future vision with you. They could be thinking about family, children, all of that. And they're manifesting you, Libra. But we've got the Chariot card in the reverse. There seems to have been a stop or a pause, or it doesn't seem to be heading in that direction at the moment. Again, guys, it's just a checking in point. You can shift things like that. This is right now in this moment. And if nothing changes, this is the forecast, right? For the period. Yeah, Hanged Man, it's been on pause, but they do want to come out of pause. So it's like half. It's not moving, but they want to come out of the pause energy, and they want to come out of the cold. Come out of the pause energy. 4 of Swords in the reverse, and we do have Page of Wands in the reverse. So either like communication comes and goes, or when it's there, it's kind of flirty, but it's small, or maybe it can even be a bit petty, and leaves this disconnect kind of an energy. So they could feel disconnected by you in the communication, and you vice versa. I will do your energy. And I say it on all the reads, guys. Sorry to anyone that watches me regularly, but for the newbies, much more relevant is you and how you're feeling about the situation, because you're actually the god of your reality, and everything that is going on is a mirror to who you're being right now. So in order to shift it, we only need to be concerned about what's going on with you, and we can change that on your end, and they will absolutely come in and mirror differently. But Page of Wands in the reverse. So maybe there's non-communication, or there's been petty communication that's left a disconnect, or the type of communication just ends up feeling like, this person seems to have a 10 of Cups in their heart space, like they see you as someone that really there could be this fulfillment, this love, but the way in which you reach out to one another or communicate with one another, it feels either just flirty or small. I don't know. Yeah, Seven of Cups. I don't know. It's confusing. Seven of Cups. It's mixed. There's mixed feelings here. Either mixed signals, mixed feelings, mixed emotions. Now, the other thing is from the Seven of Cups to the Ten of Cups, you know, Seven of Cups can be that moment of, can this lead to Ten of Cups? Also questions around, are there other cups around? Are there other choices around? I do have a Queen of Cups, Libra, and a Six of Cups, though, and an Ace of Wands, and a Six of Wands. So this person, Libra, they do feel emotionally connected to you. They feel love with you. Some of you are dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but this is about emotion. You know, there's an emotional connection. The Queen of Cups is in the upright. That's also wanting to maybe pour love into the situation. They want to reconcile issues with you. Like I said, they want to come out of the cold, the disconnect. They definitely want a revival in passion with you, Libra, and they want success with you, and they want to have a conversation and clarify things. So maybe there's also been just lack of clarity with this confusion energy that's caused disconnect and a coldness, but they want to heat things up for sure, Libra. But not just passion, Libra. I feel like there is love here, and I feel like there's a wanting to have a conversation and get to the truth of things and put more effort into the situation as well. After some stress, Nine of Swords, something within this situation has caused stress. I'll get oracles as well, guys, to get more clarity on what's going on. Some of you are at a distance, or travel is involved here with that Chariot card, and that has put a stop and some confusion. Some of you have a history with this person, Six of Cups. There's a lot of memories and warmth and nostalgia, but it seems to be confusing. You know, there's issues, like it seems like what they want to manifest, there's been a stop to it somehow. It's caused them anxiety. You're on some kind of a pause. They intend to come out of a pause with you, Libra, and this opportunity here for a new start. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. They're in the upright and they want success. Maybe they want your attention, Libra. Six of Wands with that Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. Or, you know, if you feel like you haven't been getting much attention, maybe this person's intention is to come back around. You know, I saw that Judgment card. Yeah, the World and the Nine of Wands. They want to close out a cycle where there's been a wound or this guard between the two of you. There's something that's caused a wound or a guardedness between the two of you. Okay, I'm going to get your side of the street, but we've got Cancer energy, Virgo, Gemini energy, Pisces energy. Yeah, with the World, again, a card about travel and distance, so that could be a factor. But the Nine of Wands, I mean, it's the wounded warrior. So also it could be the way in which you communicate. Maybe there's triggering. Maybe someone communicates little and that causes, you know, a reaction from the other person, like not feeling like they're getting the adequate attention. It just feels very confusing. Or maybe someone's not very open or honest with their heart. Yeah, as I said, Page of Cups in the reverse, like could feel like the love being offered is small, or this is emotional immaturity. Two pages in reverse, guys. So that's and that's also the wounded inner child. So there could have been like some, you know, reactivity to one another. This person, like Five of Pentacles, they could have a bit of an abandonment wound or something. They don't feel like they get the adequate attention. Maybe then they react in a certain type of a way. Maybe it triggers your wound, which we need to be more concerned about, Libra, because once you take care of that, choose a version of Libra that doesn't have any assumptions that people show up a certain type of way, or even this person shows up in a certain type of a way, they will absolutely shift and change. So even if they come back around, Libra, if you hold them in the dominant assumption that they are a certain way, then they possibly, it's just going to keep going round and round. The world is cycles. They want to close out that cycle, Libra. They want a positive shift. They want success. They want a fresh start. Yeah, as I said, Wheel of Fortune. They feel like there's a sense of destiny here, but it's in the reverse. So for this to shift for the positive, there obviously needs to be change. And I mean, I feel like their intention is to change. But again, Libra, you don't even need to worry about if they're going to change or not. You just need to affirm that they are the existing version that you desire, and affirm for that. Choose that version, whatever is frustrating you in this situation, because there's a defensiveness. Seven of Wands and the Moon. Things have not been clear. Things feel unclear. Seven of Cups, the Moon. And Moon is shadow stuff. So again, I am feeling like maybe there's a triggering here, like, you know, feeling not really loved, Ace of Cups, not really chosen, not really appreciated in some kind of a way. You conversely, Libra, may feel exactly the same. So you may be mirroring each other's wound. There's a sense like, is the love lost, or is the love one-sided? Ace of Cups, you have three aces on the table, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. Honesty, wanting honesty and truth, and definitely passion, like conversation, passion, but they're doubting necessarily that there's love. And I did say that as I was opening, I said I saw the Knight of Cups, but it's in the reverse. So either they're not really trusting what you're offering, or something has them holding back from pouring in the love. And I don't think it's because they don't love you, Libra, with the Queen of Cups. I think it's fear, it's standoffishness. It might be something to do with the way the interactions have been. There's confusion here. Maybe there's questions around other energies, founded or unfounded. And the Oracle cards will tell us more. Pisces energy with the Moon. But there's still a persistence. They still want to persist with you, Libra. I mean, Four of Pentacles in the reverse, there's insecurity issues that are being triggered here. And this is a bit also hold on or let go, which is kind of that energy I'm getting, like they're still manifesting you, Libra, but it's on pause. They want to have a reconciliation. You know, perhaps they're stubbornly kind of waiting for you to come in and say and do what they want you to do. They want to get the success with you. Or maybe when there is connect, then it goes round and round. There's the same reactions or something like that, and it triggers the same insecurities, and then maybe it goes dark again. The Moon, something needs to be clarified. So they're hoping Ace of Swords to have like a new beginning that's truthful and honest, getting through all this confusion energy. And I do have Knight of Wands in the reverse. So this is stop, start, stop, start. I think passion between the two of you. It is the Shadow Knight of Wands. So this could be this feeling of like, I mean, maybe you both feel this way, but this is definitely that energy of feeling like, are you kind of playing with me? I said that there's some trust stuff going on. Like, are you playing with me? Is this more about fun and frolicking, fun and pleasure and sex, for example? I mean, Ace of Wands, they're still passionate. So if this has gone stop, start, they want a new start. They want that. They want you, Libra. But maybe they feel like that's been the focus. Or maybe you feel that's all that they've focused on. I mean, I still think, like I said, the Ten of Cups and Queen of Cups, the truth behind all of it is this person does love you and they have feelings. I do see that there's been a Tower card and a Lover's card. It's something about the love feeling lost. And Lover's card, strong connection, but not feeling very chosen. There's something here about choices. Whether there are real outside energies or not getting the adequate attention and being prioritized, and therefore assuming that there are other options. So, you know, then that can create Tower energy or reactivity with one another. This is duality. There's a lot of confusion. Yes, no. You want me, you don't want me, right? And then that's caused a bad ending. So a lot of you are in suspension with this person. There's a stop. I don't think it's a stop. I think it's just stop, start, stop, start. And this is a betrayal wound. This person could have a betrayal wound and they're projecting that into this situation. So maybe they assume that you have other options. Four of Pentacles in reverse, I mean shadow Four of Pentacles, it can be possessive. And that usually can come from, you know, anything, guys. So whatever version you are or your person, so they're not a robot, you selected a version of a person, okay? Though you only need to be concerned with who you are, because when you choose a new version of you, and select the new version of them, they must mirror who you're being, and they must show up how you assume them to be as well, okay? But here, on this timeline, in this current circumstances and reality, you might have selected a person that has fears and insecurities of not being enough, of not being chosen, and they have reacted to you showing up a certain type of way. Conversely, you might have the same assumptions. So there's a betrayal wound, there's been a Tower, so there's some disruption energy, and they're trying to get over some kind of a pain here. And that could be an old story they have. That might be a past relationship story. So Seven of Cups can be illusions as well. So this person could be projecting a lot of fear and illusions into the situation. Or they're assuming by your behavior that you're setting the mixed signals and you're not really choosing. I'll see your side of the street. We've got Scorpio energy with the Tower card. I still see them wanting to connect. Page of Pentacles, and make an offer or a gesture. Let's look at your side of the street, much more important, Libra, and what's going on, because they are still your mirror and you are still the god of your reality in each reality. So if you shift into a new version of Libra, or just affirm and dominantly assume this person is a certain type of a way, they choose me, they want me, they message me every day, they adore me, whatever it is, check out coaches online. They'll give you the techniques. Sammy Ingram, Dylan James, Manifesting with Kimberly. I say it in all my rounds, and I'll try to do more content on that. It's difficult to fuse the two in a tarot reading, guys. But you need to select a new version. And sometimes you guys get annoyed with me in the comments that I keep repeating that, but really, that's it. That's the essence of it. And maybe go and check out the live I did with Naya about releasing the old story. I mean, you guys can manifest anything. If you want apologies, if you want someone just to give you a text, whatever it is. But the truth is, if you don't change the dominant story or assumption about the person, or let go of the circumstances that are undesirable, and fully step into your God power and know that you've actually selected and created everything, then you know you haven't changed anything. You might get the text or the apology, but the truth is it's going to go round and round. So for those of you that really want this, like seriously want this and want the results, then no one to change but self. Shift the state and dominantly assume this person is showing up in a different way. Don't worry about the circumstances. The 3D must show up, okay? Because this person is just going to show up. It's still your perception. They've shown up and confirmed something that you assume subconsciously, and then they have confirmed it, and now they continue to confirm it. That's why you go round and round, and then there's triggering. Okay, all right, Libra, the moon, exactly. So how do you feel about them, Libra? The moon, and then you both have Four of Swords in the reverse. Very interesting. You both want to come out of stuckness and rest. You both have the moon and the Lovers card in the reverse from two different decks. You both feel like, is the love one-sided? You both feel not totally chosen. So you're mirroring one another, but your mirror is stronger than their mirror, Libra, okay? So because they're not a robot, they have their own thoughts and feelings, etc. Yes, there's a mirror here, and you've selected a version of a person at the state of consciousness that you're in, just in this version, and you can shift that quickly. You're not stuck here, okay? There's infinite, and just with your mind, you can quantum shift to the new version of Libra and select the new version and deny all this, let go. But the version of them and the version of you, there's a mirror thing going on. You both feel unchosen, unworthy, not enough, rejected, something like that. And moon and moon, it could be that there's shadow stuff. So it's triggering something psychological, okay? Maybe old stories, fears. Yeah, you've got Two of Wands in the reverse, the Emperor card. There's that Four of Swords in the reverse. These are all in the reverse. Either, Libra, you feel like this person doesn't really take control of things, doesn't step up to the plate. With that Emperor card in the reverse, this can also be control issues. So either that's like possessiveness, okay, or that plays out with the Emperor card in the reverse, can be over-controlled with emotions, like not being open, not showing up emotionally. And I did point out that that could be a thing. This is causing the trust issues, confusion, not being really open about feelings. So the conversation could be confusing, you know? And you're not sure if there's a direction here. This is also, you know, indecision. There's no plan, but you still want to come out of rest state. Three of Pentacles is in the upright, Four of Cups is in the reverse. You've also got the Magician card and you've got the World card, but it's in the reverse. They've got the World card in the upright. So this is really, they want accomplishment. They want to close out an old cycle. Oh, and you've got Hanged Man in the upright. They've got Hanged Man in the reverse and the World card in the upright. You've got the World card in the reverse and the Hanged Man in the upright. Okay. So you're still on pause. Part of you, it's like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, Libra. Do you want to surrender it all together? You don't know. maybe, I mean, you're still kind of manifesting it. Maybe you want to surrender this old version. So I already explained to you guys that that's very possible. And I would always recommend that if things are shitty and not what you want, you don't need to sit here and try to manipulate the circumstances. The circumstances don't matter, or that version of the person, because they are just the reflection of the state right now, okay? So if you want the beautiful elements of this, Libra, you can absolutely do that. You just need to focus on that. Wherever your focus is, that becomes your reality. So you need to select a new story with your mind about who they are and what the relationship is. But Hanged Man, you know, there's Three of Pentacles. You want cooperation. Some of you are also just focused on your career and your work. There's Four of Cups. Either you feel like what you offer them, they don't really take it, or you're not sure if you want it anymore, Libra. I mean, Four of Cups, it is also kind of emotional rejection. So that could be a story that you have. I mean, Emperor card in the reverse is dad issues, so that could be playing into it. Maybe you have that. Maybe you're aware they have that. I don't know. But the Hanged Man, it's on pause, but it goes round and round. You feel like it's unfinished. There's like unfinished business here. And you're still kind of manifesting it, Libra. Then you have the Ace of Wands in the reverse with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. They have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse either. This is like, you want me, you don't want me, but then Four of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like, let go, don't let go. You both might be possessive, I'll be honest with you. There could be jealousy issues. So a lot of this confusion, mixed signals, and jealousy issues always come down to, am I enough? It's a belief within your subconscious. Now we make it conscious, guys. It's part of a story. So we need to nip that in the bud, because to get the version of a person that fully chooses you, loves you, and only you, and you can eradicate the shit out of any third-party energy, whether it's actually crystallized or if it's just a fear right now, which, by the way, then, guys, does crystallize. Sorry. It's real. So please go and investigate and look a little bit more up online, okay? But if you have this fear or insecurity, and this could cause kind of like the defensiveness, you just need to look at the story of Libra. No, I'm always chosen. I'm enough. I'm the best. I'm the god of my reality. Everyone shows up and loves me and adores me and chooses me. Okay, love is safe. There could also just be an insecurity or a fear of rejection here. Everybody wants me. I'm more than enough. Okay, get to the bottom of that. Step into that version. Consistently, predominantly be in that version of that person, and then dominantly hold the version of this person that they are loving, choosing, consistent, loyal, whatever it is that you want. Hierophant card in the reverse. So, and then you've got Ten of Cups and the Moon. So you both have Ten of Cups, right? On one hand, you want happily ever after. On the other hand, there's a lot of fears here. And there's also a lack of clarity with the Moon card. You both got Ten of Cups and the Moon, right? So it's like fears, anxieties, maybe due to old family wounds and family issues. Like maybe you're questioning, is the happily ever after possible? This person might have the same issue, and yet maybe in truth that's what you want. There's a healthy, healed version of Libra existing right now in the quantum field, guys, and you can do revision for this stuff. So go and look at that. I'm going to do a follow-up live, I think, and break down some of these topics. But, you know, you don't need to endlessly go and heal your inner child. There is a version of you existing right now, one that's a master at manifesting anything that you desire, and your desires are meant for you. What feels good and what feels right is meant for you. Who you love loves you. What you want wants you. And you can manifest easily. But there's also a version of Libra that is the unhealed version of Libra, and that itself has its own timeline, past, present, future. So you can absolutely step into a timeline where love is safe. You have your happily ever after. The Hierophant card's in the reverse, so you feel either unready to commit to this, or you feel this person's not ready to commit. There's a non-committal kind of an energy. The Hierophant card in the reverse also, there could be differences in your values. Maybe one is traditional, one is not. Or there could be culture, religion, spiritual beliefs, something like that. Also not so important, guys. Again, you know, you can tell me in the comments, you can't change people. This is a law of assumption channel, guys. So A lot of you aren't familiar with all of this and these concepts, but you're not changing this version of a person. Every version of everyone exists. Every version, anything you can think of, okay? So there is a version of a person that you think will never change or be that religion or want marriage when they said that they don't. You're not manipulating them. You are selecting a version, and this is why people manifest anything and circumstances don't matter. Nothing is impossible. So there's something here about lack of truth, lack of honesty, or maybe lack of clarity. This person wants to be honest, wants to have a clear and honest conversation with you. You've got Ace of Wands in the reverse and Ace of Swords in the reverse. They've got Ace of Swords in the upright, Ace of Wands in the upright. So I don't know, Libra, maybe you feel that there's no hope for this, or they're not going to be honest, or they don't want to renew the spark. They want an honest conversation. They want to renew the spark. Or Libra, maybe you don't want to renew the spark and you don't want to have this conversation. I mean, you're still manifesting it. So guys, we're manifesting all the time. It's not positive or negative. Everything in your reality is your manifestation. Your thoughts create your reality. And your thoughts are being driven by the subconscious. Okay? So you need to, if you want change, observe the thoughts. And then also, what are your dominant thoughts? Because there's a story there, and that's coming from your subconscious mind. And if you want to change and get a new result, you need to affirm and think differently, maybe in a way that doesn't feel so natural to you. This is why they say be delulu, because you're creating a new neural pathway. You're thinking dominantly in a version of you that's not your natural state, the one that you may have been in for a while. Okay, so you're now in the version of the person that thinks and feels differently, like I am loved, this person does love me, they do see me this way, whatever it is. You're not ready to move on from it. Six of Swords, it's in the reverse. So you're hoping for a return. Maybe you are hoping for this renewal. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. Your assumption might be that they don't want that, but even on this timeline, they do. They want to have a conversation and they're still very attracted to you. So Libra, focus on the aspects of what you do want, okay? Because where your focus is, that's your awareness, that's what crystallizes in your reality. So even if this person were to reach out, that can go one way or another depending on what your dominant assumption is, and then there's a reaction, okay? Because your state is going to then dictate your thoughts, your actions, your inactions, your reactions, and your dominant assumptions, plus you've assigned them a role. It's like they have to show up as a character in your show. You're only going to see them that way, and they will, the mirror, confirm what you believe to be true. Okay? So let me get some of these cards, all right, and see. So what does this person hope for? Okay, there's some addiction, possession, and control. There's something here about control issues, right? So either they feel you hold back and then they hold back. Emotional block, it says. Obsession and restraint, possession and control. Then we have karmic relationship, resentments and triggers. I mentioned triggers. Guys, I'm not going to go into qualifying connections, karmic, non-karmic, divine connection. I'm just here to tell you that everyone's a mirror and there's infinite versions of every person. If your self-concept is really strong and you really take hold of the fact that you are the one that's actually selecting and creating everything, and you change whatever is being triggered on your side and don't blame the mirror for the trigger and take control of that, and you shift into a higher state of consciousness, a higher version of you, well, that person absolutely must mirror back that higher version of you. The world is your mirror. You might also decide that that person was just someone that was showing you something and you don't want them anymore. Also totally fine, but I'm not the reader to tell you this is the one and this is not the one, because it's limited and you're not children. You can make your own decisions, and saying that that's just a lesson and a karmic, etc. Well, then a lot of you feel that way and then you go away and you experience the same. You blame that person, or you love that person, you still want them. So see how this is a little bit more giving you options. We've got poker face, risks and options. There's something here about feeling that this is risky, that there might be options, not chosen. We've also got not showing hand. I feel you're both not showing hand. There is love, but I feel like you're both not showing your hand. The moon and the moon, there's fears, there's blocks, separation, sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you. So there is a separation, but they are missing you, and that's the Six of Cups energy. And they do want to reconcile, and it does say engagement ring, higher commitment, partnership and union. And then it says key on a ring, many options, unconventional, one night stand, string along. Okay, so Libra, either there's this contention between commit or don't commit. Either this person assumes you're non-conventional and they are conventional, or it's vice versa. And I already talked earlier in the live about how you can change that for those of you that want to take my advice. And for those of you that don't, that's totally fine. There's trust issues here, competition and enemy, the other woman. But then they have coffee cup, meeting and talking, savoring the moment, feeling elevated, building friendship. Could be a friends with benefits thing. I said it's been on, off, in, out, stop, start. This person, there's potential here for the commitment. Okay? It's just been confusing and a lot of holding back and restraint. So if you change, Libra, they absolutely will come in and confirm. If you want the commitment, you just need to be like, they're committed to me, they want me, we're in the most loving, fulfilling, committed relationship, they adore me, they only see me, they don't want anyone else. Or Libra, if you're the one that doesn't want the commitment, you can affirm that you have, because there's infinite parallel realities, guys. There's a version of you where you just get to have a really fun time with this person, or you don't want them anymore at all, but you don't want to be triggered. Anyway, they want to meet up and talk, and then they do have passion for you, Libra, okay? Insane chemistry, sparks and having fun, equal interest, burning desire. So I feel, Libra, that there is a reach out because there's two aces, there's a page of pentacles, okay? And you're both manifesting each other. So, but ultimately you're the king of the manifesting or the queen of the manifesting in your reality. So you need to decide what you want and affirm for that and stay predominantly in the state and persist in affirming for what you desire. So go and look at the coaches that I recommended. And I will check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.